What's going on, guys? My name's Marcus. Welcome back to another video. Just got done reading my Bible this morning. Now I got two send offers. I got 5 send offers. I'm just gonna go ahead and send real fast before I get my work day started. How is everyone doing today? Got some guy messaging me talking about I didn't send him the right pair of jeans. Told him to send me pictures. And he's like, I'll send him after I get off work tonight. Well, if you really had it, and I'm not saying that his issue's not legit, but if you message me to try to get an issue solved, why would you? He messaged me yesterday. I told him last night, I was like, I need you to send me pictures of what you received. And so he's like, this morning, like literally just before I turned the camera on, was like, I'll send them to you when I get off work tonight, in all caps. And I'm just like, all right, bro. All right. Okay, so we got 9 send offers. Let's see here, for $170. So I'm gonna just go ahead and send bulk. And I do this by checking this actions box right here that's on your send offers page. So I'll click the blue button, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and send them for 22% off, just because it's the first time I'm sending offers this morning. Try to just get the ball rolling on some sales. Hit the send button, boom, all my offers are sent. And I'm gonna make me some coffee. So today's gonna be a day in the life video. Really hope you guys get some value out of this. I'm gonna kind of walk you guys through my process for the new people that haven't been here before. Every morning I read my Bible. That's the first thing I do. After that, I drink my vitamins and take a multivitamin, and then I drink some coffee. For the perfect protein coffee, you gotta weigh out your milk, so that way it's not too watery. You gotta make sure that you get right, the perfect consistency. So 240, and then we'll pop in some of this whey protein, shake it up, give it a stir. It's like chocolate milk, man, going right to the coffee. I'll just sit that aside and use that as my creamer. Boom. Protein coffee, super fire. So today's agenda is washing a boatload of clothes. I went back to having my mom do it for me. I tried washing like 3 or 4 IKEA bags full of clothes, and it cost me like, I don't know, close to $20 just to do half the laundry in my laundry facility. So anybody that knows, that's watched the channel, knows that I pay my mom to do my laundry, not my personal laundry, but yeah, she does that too. But I pay her to do my laundry for my business, and it's a business expense. It saves me time on having to wash laundry and fold clothes. She buttons the buttons for me. If there's anything that slides by on me, if there's anything that slides through the cracks, like a hole in the shirt or anything like that, she sews it up. I never even asked her to do that. She just does that. She replaces buttons for me and all that good stuff like that. So that's stuff that I don't have time to do at all. And I've been paying her to do that for me. So I decided that I was gonna try and do it myself and see how it goes, but it was a total disaster. I don't even know why I attempted it, because I started paying her for that purpose in the first place, because it was super inconvenient. So getting ready to go take, well, I guess I could lay out all these bags right here are clean inventory that needs to be listed. So I guess I could go ahead and get my 55 items, lay it out on this tote right here, so I can go ahead and start getting the photos taken. Because I can't load these 2 boxes right here up in my car until I empty out my back seat, which is totally full of clothes from yesterday's Goodwill Ben's haul. This is what I'm talking about when I said she buttons all the buttons for me. If I had to stop and do this for every button-up shirt before I took photos of it, that would add a pretty decent amount of time to my listing process, considering the fact that I do list button-up shirts. So I'm over here counting out the items that I need for today. I got 55, I need 55 items. I list 55 items a day. I draft 55 items a day. And then I launch 35 of those listings every single day. That gives me 35 listings going live, 20 listings going to my draft bank, so that way I can take 2 days off a week. I am, however, gonna list 36 today because I found a brand new Patagonia jacket in the bins yesterday. $175 MSRP on it. But the only thing about it is it's got a Purina dog chow embroidery on the sleeve. So it's gonna knock the value down pretty significant. But I sold a Patagonia Better sweater with Washington University, like psychiatric something embroidery on the chest for like some doctor that used to have it. And I still sold that thing for like 60 bucks. So I'm pretty sure I can get this jacket off for about $100 maybe. We're gonna see though. I'm definitely gonna add that to today's listings as a bonus. So I'm gonna do 56 listings today and I'm gonna launch 36 instead of doing 35 and 55. All right guys, so I've got almost all my photos taken. I've been taking my photos in the Zoom call of the Daily Refinement mentorship group. So I got like 6 more items to take photos of. And then I'm gonna go, well, I can't put these boxes in my car until I unload my car. So as soon as I get done taking these photos, I'm gonna go unload all the laundry at my mom's house. And then I guess I'll take you guys along with me while I do my shipping. So I have had people ask me how I take my photos and do listings. There are a lot of new people watching this channel, so I apologize to the people that have been watching from day one and know how I do my processes. Okay, so the board is a foam board I got from Lowe's. The fabric that's on top of it is a Sherpa fabric from Joann's Fabric. I don't recommend you guys use that. I use that because that's what Daily Refinement uses, but the fabric alone costs like 60 bucks. So it's not cheap. It's not a low cost, no cost startup. I would suggest using a throw blanket. You can get like a $10 throw blanket that'll probably fit whatever desired board you want to use. This is a 4x5 cutout. The foam board actually comes in like slabs of 8 feet long, but I just cut it, you know, to the desired size, and it fits most shirts, most pants, most hoodies. Then I'll take a photo. I guess I could just show you guys the photo process. I take photos with my camera, and I'll just take a main photo like this. I'll take a picture of the tag. I'll take a picture of the collar so they know what type of collar it is. Then I'll take a picture of each half of the shirt, flip it. Now normally I'm wearing my lanyard. Then I'll rearrange the item again to the desired look. Take a rear photo. And then I'll take measurements, pit to pit, collar to hem, and then I'll take a picture of the contents tag wherever that may be. And on this item, it's going to be up here on the shoulder. I'll take a picture of the contents so that way they know where it's made at and what it's made of. So generally I wear this lanyard, but just today I'm just not wearing it. You put your phone in it, and then you hang the phone from around your neck, so that way I don't have to keep sitting the phone down and then picking it back up. But your boy just got caught slipping today, that's all. All right, guys, full back seat, and I got a full trunk as well. So gotta get this stuff loaded inside, man, and get some laundry started. So I found this Coldwater Creek, brand new with tags, $129 MSRP linen blazer. Coldwater Creek is not like an extremely awesome brand, but hey, at $129, 100% linen, new with tags, I'm gonna go ahead and grab that for sure. Get that listed because it might sell for the Christmas season. But the thing is today is Monday. Well, actually today's Tuesday. I'm tripping. Today's Tuesday, and Christmas is this coming Sunday. So today's the 20th. Christmas is in 5 days, so I still got it. Maybe somebody will use their after Christmas money to buy this and they'll be happy with it, but still couldn't pass that up. I'm looking for the Patagonia jacket that I got though. I want to show you guys that. I did get this vintage 1995 Rams sweatshirt, but the shoulder's got a hole in it, either I'll see if my mom can fix it, or probably just sell it like that for, you know, super cheap price. But there is some staining on the sleeve, which the stains don't necessarily really concern me as much as the hole in the shoulder do, but kids like to walk around looking homeless nowadays anyway, so I still went ahead and grabbed it. Don't know what I'll sell it for because of the condition, but it'll still sell. I'll show you guys these price tags. This was $10.93 at the Goodwill. No wonder it didn't sell. But you know, $10 at a thrift store for jeans. This is why I go to the bins. I'm not paying $10 for a pair of jeans when I can go to the bins and get them by the pound for $1.89. So after, you know, my buy cost for the whole year of my whole inventory that I pay for everything, I'm sitting at around $1.53, I think. So no way am I paying $10.93 to buy some jeans at the thrift. All right, guys. All the clothes are sorted, and I pulled all the tags off the clothing and found a nasty face mask inside one of these pockets. So these are the items that are new with tags that I'm going to keep. Obviously I'm not going to wash them because they're new with tags. And here is the Patagonia jacket I was telling you guys about. It's $175 suggested women's jacket. Let's see, where's the Purina dog? Okay, see, there's the dog chow, Purina dog chow embroidery. So probably gonna list it for about $100 instead of, you know, obviously I'm not gonna list it for $200 because it's got a embroidery on it. But here, from this little baby Patagonia tribal jacket, I guess it's not really tribal, Sherpa lined. Normally I wouldn't pick up kids clothes, but I found a Sherpa line vest, a girl's vest, and I gave it to my girlfriend, and she ended up selling it. It was like worth $40. So $40 for a little tiny jacket like this, I'm not gonna pass it up. I'm gonna actually look up the comps and see if I can find this. Okay guys, so I was asked by a subscriber how to look up the sell-through rate. So essentially what you'll do is, I typed in Patagonia reversible jacket and the size, because when I typed in too much specific information, I couldn't find the jacket. So it brings me 3 results down there, you see. So what I'll do is I'll filter by condition, pre-owned. That gives me 2 results. Then I'll filter again and hit the show more button, and you scroll down to sold, and then it brings me 14 results. So that means that there's 2 listed and 14 sold, which means this is a really good item to pick up. But now I don't see this exact jacket, which that doesn't necessarily matter to me. I'm not going to get hung up on it being this exact pattern when I can get an average of what the item sells for. So we can filter even further and turn off all the auction listings, and we got 6 that sold on Buy It Now for. One sold for 85, 38, 35, 40, 25, and 59. So that tells me that I could probably sell this jacket for about 35 to 40 bucks. So what I'll do is I'll list it for 50 or 60 because there are none like this. And this one looks cooler than most of these on here, except for like that one's pretty cool, and it sold for a best offer of 25. That one sold for 35 and it's about as cool. So the $85 one, there's no telling what the offer actually got accepted at. So they listed it at 85 and it could have got accepted at 20. So I'll list this at 50. It is a pretty cool jacket, and turn on best offers, and hopefully I'll get a sell. So hopefully that helped with the people that, I'm pretty sure everybody knows how to look up comps, but hopefully that helped with the people that don't know how to look up a sales price on an item. And yeah, sorry about the poor lighting, guys. Okay guys, I got the clothes loaded into the car now that I actually have space in there since I emptied out the car. I gotta grab more of these shoe boxes, priority mail shoe boxes that I get for free from the USPS. And then I had to grab my bag of 10 by 13 poly mailers that I ship clothes in. So got the supplies and the car loaded. So we're gonna get on out of here and get these orders packed. All right, guys, we got 16 orders going out for a total of $561. So let's go ahead and get these items pulled, man. So I'm not gonna show every item that's going out, but I don't know if you guys remember these Kyries or KDs or whoever the basketball player is, man. I don't watch sports. I know, flame me in the comments, guys. These shoes right here sold for 35 bucks. I did have them in my inventory, but they were not listed. I don't know if you guys remember that. So I listed them, a month ago or so, somewhere around there. Probably not even a month ago. I probably just really got around to listing them like 3 weeks ago. Sold for 35 bucks. The New Balance mom shoes, these sold for $29. And that's why I had to get more boxes, because I was out of boxes and I had a couple of pairs of shoes going out. I do got a hat going out too, though. I've kind of started making a partial attempt at separating the hats. I got some over here. I got 2 totes. You see, these are going to be the baseball hats. These are going to be football hats. And this is the rest of the hats. And I'm kind of just like going through it as I sell a hat and picking out the ones that I want. So I'll probably sort through a few more right now and until I find the hat that I'm looking for. Okay, didn't get very far on progress on the hat bin, but this Continental Tires hat sold for, let's see here, $13 plus shipping. Now these are a sell that really disappointed me. They're vintage Carhartt bibs I picked up in the last bins video. I sold them for a best offer of $37.25, which really upsets me because I had them listed at $60, which I can't blame nobody but myself. But yesterday I had the second slowest day of the whole entire month, right? So someone sent me an offer for 30, which I had them listed for 60, and I countered with 40, and then they sent me an offer for 37.25. So I just went ahead and I accepted it. I got nobody to blame but myself. But when you got a business to run, you kind of got to take lower margins to try to meet the margin, and I still didn't even reach it. So at the end of the day, man, I could have just went ahead and had an all-out short day and then not made $37.25 off these and probably sold them later on down the line at some point for a lot more. But I got a business to run, guys, and I'm not trying to hold on to inventory when I'm especially when I'm having a bad day. But I say all that to say, you know, sometimes you got to take the good with the bad, and I did have a great sale following that up. These are Abercrombie & Fitch paratrooper pants with like a Japanese dragon embroidery on the leg. They're vintage, like Y2K era. These I got at the bins last week as well, same day as I got the Carhartts. But these sold for $150, and after fees, I'll make $137.46. So, you know, you kind of got to take the good with the bad. The bib sold for 37 bucks when these sold for 150 bucks. So you kind of got to take the good with the bad, the ups and downs, you know, and just make the most of it. It's just a really tough time right now for people everywhere. So, you know, at the end of the day, man, you just kind of got to be grateful for what, you know, you do get. I did do the math. I'd like to sell like 50 a day. And in order for me to get to 50 a day, my store needs to be at 11,500 active listings. I'm only at 4,500 right now, so I got a long way to go, guys. And that's considering that everything inside the business stays the same. I continue picking up the same type of items. I keep the same listing goal. I keep selling the same amount of things. Well, not selling the same amount of things, because as I list more items, essentially I'll sell more items. But there are factors that can change. I can speed up the process by accepting more offers. I can speed up the process by sending better offers. I can speed up the process by picking really in high demand items only, which would also decrease the amount of items that I could list on a daily basis, because I can't find all $150 item Abercrombie vintage pants on a daily basis to be able to list that many items a day. So therefore I pick lower tier items to be able to meet my listing goal. So those are some of the factors that would come into play for me to try to increase my sell-through. My sell-through is probably at like 13. It's between 13 and 14% as of right now. That's with the amount of items that I sold in the last 31 days. If I have a great month, the sell-through will go up. That means the amount of items I need listed will go down to make my 50 items a day. But It gives me something to shoot for. It gives me a ballpark range of where my store needs to be generating the amount of sales that I like to see on a daily basis. All right, guys, gotta put these boxes in my trunk, and got these Jordans I used to cut grass in. Those things super trashed. But yeah, I got my boxes from my inventory in the trunk, and the orders are right here. So let's get to this post office, man, so we can get home and get to listing. All right, so I'm back at the house. Time to get the listings done. Shout out to my postal workers, man. They gave me a huge box of, like, I don't know, I want to say like 500 legal flat rate envelopes. I don't use those as often as I use the regular flat rate envelopes. However, I do use like 1 or 2 a day usually. So I'm probably set for like the next 6 months at least. So definitely anytime that I don't have to get on the USPS and order supplies is a good day for me, so appreciate that. But now we're getting ready to load these photos into my computer. So pretty much what I do is I take a USB cord and plug it into my phone, and then it brings up, you know, the photo window to import all the photos. So I'd assume that this is the quickest method for my phone. It'd probably be a lot quicker if I was just taking an SD card out of a camera and uploading the photos, but this is what I got, so this is what I do. So we got 557 photos. We're gonna add these items to the computer, import, and then after they upload to the computer, I'll delete them from my phone by just pressing this little trash can button right here, and boom. So I guess for those of you that have never seen me do a listing, I'll jump into the computer and show you guys how I do a listing. I'm not going to make it too long and drawn out. I will go slow so that way people can actually see what I'm doing. And keep in mind that usually it takes me about 2.5 hours to list 55 items, 2.5 to 3 hours to list 55 items. It just depends on how many variations of items I have, how many measurements are involved in those listings, and certain things like that that I have to put in to the item specifics or make note of in the listings. So yeah, we're going to show you guys the listing real quick. Essentially, is I sell similar from my store. So for those of you that actually have seen this before, once again, I apologize, but this is to help all the new people that have never, you know, come to my channel before or don't know how I list. So I go to my window, type in, so the item that I'm listing is a Nike Michigan State shirt. So I'll go to my window here and I'll type Nike Michigan State and see if I actually have one of these. And if I do, I'll sell similar. Now, this is going to be in the sports category, the NCAA category. So I can sell similar off of a hoodie because literally all I have to do is change it from a hoodie to a shirt. So I'll delete the photos, add the new photos that I want to the listing. Delete these jeans because I don't need these. Open. And then I'll change the title from hoodie to shirt, and from women's to men's, and this is an extra large. So I'll add the word extra here, extra large. It is still discolored. I'll just call it a crew neck short sleeve because that's what it is. Well, I don't have characters for that. And then since my picture, normally I try to get the photos to where this border doesn't show like this, I'll edit this photo. Usually I try to not do this because it takes away time from the listing process. See how this photo doesn't have that in there? But anyway, so I'll move down to here. I'll change it from a sweatshirt to a shirt. And I'll change this from a large to an extra large. It's going to stay Nike. It's going to stay football. It's going to stay men. we will say, okay, so actually this condition right here can still be valid for this listing. The garment is discolored and faded in certain spots, which is actually true. So I'm just gonna delete this whole description down here, copy the title, shoot back down here, paste the title, and then I have a notepad where I keep my blurbs at. And I'll copy and paste this blurb in there, leave the price, and I'll change the price to $20. Shipping, this is not a priority mail, so I'll change this to first class. 15 ounces. It's not going to be 15 ounces. It's probably going to be more like 8 or whatever, but I charge a flat rate. So I'll change this from calculated to flat rate. And $5.95. Boom. That's it, guys. That's how I do a listing. Now, normally it wouldn't take me a whole 3 minutes and 30 seconds to do this, but gotta walk you guys through it. So that's how I list an item. It's 2 o'clock now. I'm gonna go ahead and try and get all these items listed as fast as possible. So I'll catch you guys when I'm done. Hey guys, Future Marcus here. Apparently I forgot to edit an outro to this video. My apologies. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you learned something. Catch you guys on the next one. But until then, let's make this cash, guys. Peace.